So this is a slightly different setup to what I normally do. I am in the bath, and it's because it is the only place where I don't feel nauseous at the moment. I don't know why that is. All my babies have kind of been water babies when it comes to pregnancy. I've always found it easier to be in the bath, more comfortable to be in the bath. I guess it must be the weightlessness thing. Later on this year, we're going to be going on holiday as a family, and there will be a pool, and I'm really looking forward to that because it will be one of the few times where I've been swimming whilst pregnant, and particularly I'll be quite far along in my pregnancy, so it will be, yeah, it'll be really, really lovely to kind of be weightless when most of the time you feel kind of like a whale. So I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, so I'm in the bath because I wanted to make a video, but I also wanted to have a bath because I'm tired of feeling sick, and I think I have a cold coming on. Rufus was ill all last week with a cold, and like a cold with a proper temperature and unable to get off the sofa type cold, and now Eloise has it, and I'm pretty sure I've now got it, which is so much fun. So anyway, here I am in the bath, and it's a really hot bath because again the heat just makes you feel better. And I've never actually been able to have a water birth for various different reasons, and it's still kind of on my wish list. But if I didn't know before, I certainly do now. You can't plan these things too much because more often than not they don't go as you plan, and so it has to be more like a hope or a wish list, and you know, have a few different options on your list of birthing plans so that you're not too disappointed if one or two of the things that you'd like don't happen. So yeah, I thought I'd talk a little bit about some of the other symptoms I've been having. The symptoms have been really full on this time. In both my previous pregnancies, the first 12 weeks they weren't too bad. I mean, I hesitate to complain at all, considering how bad I know that it could be for some women. So I'm really quite lucky, but I'm really feeling nauseous this time, and tired, very tired, and the weirdest one, which I don't remember getting before, at least not this early on in the pregnancy, is night sweats. Now, I don't know if you've ever had a night sweat, but it is the weirdest thing that can happen. You are in bed in your normal pajamas, I wear pajamas, and your normal covers, and the same amount of windows open, the same weather going on outside, but you just sweat. Like, you're drenched in it. Not the glowing sweat that we like to tell ourselves we do. No. Disgusting, dripping sweat. And I'm not hot, like, I'm shivering. And, it's the weird, so you don't want to, like, take your pajamas off or take the duvet away or anything like that, because I actually am shivering and a little bit cold, but I'm also sweating a lot. So it's lovely, delightful, and I smell just glorious. So that's been a fun one. And you do, like, I tended to get night sweats sort of later on in my pregnancies with the other two, like when I was sort of 6 months in, 30 weeks in, that kind of thing. I used to get, I used to get a fair amount of night sweats then. But you kind of expect it. You're carrying a lot more weight than you would normally be carrying, and not just the baby weight, but the amount of fluid that you have to carry around. I mean, you actually have more blood in you and more water in you when you're pregnant than at any other time in your life. So that's fun too. So yeah, you're bound to sweat more at those points, and this year that'll be happening towards the end of the summer. So again, it's going to be a fun one. I think on holiday we're going to be having air conditioning, so hopefully that will help a little bit. But yeah, so I've been having that. It's been really fun. I've also had such painful boobs. Oh my god, they've been so painful, and I don't really get that. I don't really get that during my period, and I don't really remember that from past pregnancies. And I was talking to my mum about it the other day, and she agreed with me that she doesn't remember me mentioning that with either of my pregnancies, and it being notable because for her that was like the first symptom of pregnancy for her. So yeah, it's a weird one. So I mean, it's true. Every single pregnancy is different, and this is no exception. So yeah, it's been a really weird couple of weeks. I'm literally sweating from the heat. That's sweat, by the way. Nice enough. But yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video, a bit update on the symptoms of my pregnancy so far. I think the next video I do, I'm going to be talking more about the psychological symptoms of my pregnancy, because I've been having those too. But I'm going to save that for when I'm not in a bath. If there's ever a moment in the next few weeks when I'm not in the bath. Yeah, so I'm going to make a video about that, because it's already been a bit of a roller coaster, and we're only a few weeks in, we're pretty early on, and I'm already all over the place. So I think it's worth doing a video about that, talking about it, getting out of my system, and also just kind of highlighting the kind of mental anguish and stress that I think women go through during their pregnancy, particularly when they've had a trauma before. But I think they go through it anyway. It's just an added element to it. Alright, well that's it for now. Sorry about the setup. I'll try and be dressed next time. Okay, bye.